Actually, like, so hot. I'm sweating. Ew, I hate this cut of top. Hey everyone! If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Mi Ying, and I would very much appreciate if you went down below and subscribed, pressed the like button, and left a cute little comment. Today, anyways, I wanted to talk about Accutane and kind of like my journey, I guess. My skin is looking hello fresh. This video is not sponsored by them. I don't know why I even said that. And I just literally wanted to talk about it because I feel like a lot of people have misconceptions of it and also just want some information. So I've written down a couple of things. Anyway, Accutane Journey. Let's start off with my little childhood, guys. I was born on the 19th of December 2002. Not that far back. I first got acne maybe year 8. So in year 8 you're like, Alexa, how old are you when you're in year 8 in the UK?
You need to be 16.
That is 100% wrong. I think you're like 12 or 13, so I don't actually even need Alexa. Alexa, shut up. So I probably had acne from the ripe old age of 12 or 13. At this point, they were kind of just like spots under my skin, mainly around my forehead. My forehead was the worst, and that's where it kind of started. I started off by getting a cream called Epiduo. It was shite. It didn't work. It didn't work for me at all. But I continued to use it for 3 to 6 months because they said that's how long you needed to give it before it started working. Well done, doctors. You just wasted 6 months of my life and thinking it was all my fault. So that gave me another 6 months of thinking that I just couldn't wash my face properly. And then I got put on this other cream, which was called Duac, I think. Actually, I don't know why I looked for it as if it's in this room. I think it was called Duac. Didn't work again. Another 6 months wasted. I then went back and was like, excuse me, honey boo boo, this ain't working for me. And then, actually I have them here, I got put on limacillin capsules. Just quickly, before I got put on these capsules, I also did get put on a different antibiotic. I can't remember the name of it, but again, didn't work. But apparently this is the next best thing apart from Accutane. And I got put on limacillin on November of 2021, and at this point I'm sick of it because I've had acne. I used to just call it bad skin. Personally, I think what is the word when you like refuse to believe that you've got something? I never accepted the fact that I had acne. I always used to just say I've got bad skin. But like looking back at pictures, I very quickly developed acne. Seemed to do nothing about it because I was in denial. Oh my god, that was so easy. I was in denial of the fact that I had acne, which I think is kind of crazy because it's so obviously in front of you. Yeah, and like I even remember my mum being like, oh, like do you want to try this new skincare? Or like she'd come home with like new skincare brands and I'd literally be like, bitch, why are you giving me that? And then when I look back at pictures, she was actually right, but she was just trying to do it in the nicest way possible, and I just was not accepting help. So in November of 2021, I decided to go back to the doctors because I am the ripe old age of 18, almost turning 19, and I'm still struggling with acne. And again, I'm just still thinking that I'm using the wrong products, but no, it was literally genetics and how I am. Like, I wash my face every day, which really used to piss me off because I used to get that comment so often, like, just wash your face, drink more water. I'm like, bitch, do you not think I'm doing that? Like, do you think I'm just sitting here with like scrubbing mud into my face? Like, no. I then went to my GP and she spoke about Accutane, and I looked at her like, whoa, I don't have bad enough skin for Accutane. And I feel like that is how a lot of people react. The GP then referred me to a NHS dermatologist. I get my letter through the post. Just remember, right, this is November. My appointment was for February. And I'm sitting here like, okay, so I've already waited 6 years with my acne face, and like, yeah, fair enough, you could have waited another 6 months, but like at this point I was so fed up having something that I wasn't happy with. And yes, acne is beautiful. Sometimes I look back at my pictures and I'm like, wow, like that was actually really nice and it was a part of me. But at the same time, 6 years is an awfully long time and it was not going away, it was only getting worse. So yeah, the NHS appointment was 3.5 months after the day I received my letter. I'm very, very lucky. My family has access to private healthcare, so I went through that, which meant that I got my first appointment in that November and started Accutane on December 18th, 2021, one day before my 19th birthday. And with going privately, I was lucky enough to get like my blood tests and my appointments for free, but I did have to pay for the medication, and that ranged from around 30 to 43 pounds per month. The way Accutane works is it depends on how much your body weight is, depends on how many months you should be on it. So I weighed at the time about 63 kg, so that meant that I needed to be on it for 6 months. So I took 30 milligrams. I have no idea what that means, but I took 30 milligrams for the first month. Basically, I think the lower the dosage, the lower your side effects, and also again, it's to do with your body weight. And then for the last 5 months, I took 50 milligrams, and I just took it same time every night. I just took it before I went to sleep. It was quite a good dose. I don't really know what it means. Some days I did forget. Basically, on the days that I forgot to take my Accutane, which was maybe twice in 6 months, I didn't then take double. I just took my next days when I would, and then instead of basically finishing exactly on 6 months, I just take the rest of the tablets, because basically as long as you take all the tablets you've been given the right dose. It doesn't matter if you like miss a day or whatever. Some days I took like 40 by accident, or I took 60 by accident, but it doesn't matter. Like, I just took 10 more or 10 less. And then I remember on the last day of my Accutane I was taking some random ass numbers, but I was just finishing my tablets. So yeah, so up. Anyways, I literally can never ever get over it. So yeah, on my first appointment with my doctor, she diagnosed me with severe acne, and I swear on my life I looked at her in the face and went, girl, because I never thought my skin was bad. Again, I was in denial like the whole time. I did not think my skin was that bad. And the thing is, it's so good. Like, people think, yes, just wait for acne to go away, but the longer you leave it, the more likely it's going to scar. I have scarring on my face here, which is barely noticeable by just someone looking at me, because I didn't wait. Like, I waited bloody 6 years, but she said to me, it's lucky you've got it now, because there is a high likelihood that you won't have as much scarring. And on my last appointment she said, okay, like, yes, perfect, we can take you off, yeah, you'll have a bit of scarring. And I was looking in the mirror like, girl, I see no scarring. But now that I've like inspected my face a bit, I can see like little like dips in my skin. I prefer that, and that's why I do think, like, get on Accutane. If you think you need it, go to a consultation and just try it. So my side effect was very ridiculously dry skin. Like, I had to moisturize morning, afternoon and evening. Pretty much when I was staying at home I would moisturize every like 3 hours. My lips were ridiculously dry. I had to use Aquaphor, which I'll show on here, the one beginning with E that I found at Boots, but I did prefer Aquaphor, and also you can buy it off Amazon in bulk. And I use the CeraVe or CeraVe moisturizing cream. I use the one in the tub because it's thicker and also it's huge. So I've actually, in 6 months, this is my second one. I also found that I had a very dry scalp, so I actually only needed to wash my hair like every 9-10 days. I didn't get dandruff, but this shampoo, which I'm going to show here, is very good for if you get dandruff. People say that you get nosebleeds. I did get nosebleeds, but I'm prone to nosebleeds anyway, so I don't know if that was to do with the drug. I also got lower back pain, but again, as I do dance and I'm a cheerleader, I don't know if that was just due to like excessively working hard and just being injured in general, or if that was to do with it, because you do get joint pain and sometimes back pain. But personally, it was all something I could deal with. I do have quite a high pain tolerance. Did have to get blood tested every month. I'm fine with blood tests, so it didn't really bother me. I just went to my appointments by myself. And if you are sexually active, you have to be put on the combined pill, which I couldn't be put on because I get oral migraines, so I had to get the coil fitted. And then you just have to get a pregnancy test every month, because Accutane can be awful to a embryo and fetus. So yeah, that was all that business. So yeah, a lot of prep went into it before. Everyone's always worried about how big the side effects are. I luckily didn't get any side effects to do with my mood, but you are monitored by your doctor monthly, and like if anything goes wrong, they will just take you off it, and that is simple as. So I think a lot of people who are worried to go on it because of the side effects, if you read the side effects of paracetamol, I'm pretty sure they would scare you as well. Like, it's the same with anything. Crossing a road, going to school. Yeah, it's just like everything has its side effects. So I just think personally, why not take the risk? Because you never know. And if it gets bad, you just stop taking it. Easy as. I always say, like, try something, and if it goes wrong, you just stop. Try some new food. If you hate it, spit it out. But you'll never know if you like it or not if you don't go for it. There's also a lot of rules. For example, you can't drink alcohol. Obviously, I am not a doctor, so do not take this as what it's meant to be, but I did drink alcohol, and not just like sips. Like, I did get drunk. When you get your blood test, they check your liver, so I just say don't drink the night before your doctor's appointment. Easy as. Like, I drink on the Saturday and my appointment would be on Thursday. They also say sun is awful for you. Fair enough, it is. I did go to Paris, forget to put sun cream on my arms, and I went red within 10 minutes, and so I had to sit in a leather jacket, and it was literally 26 degrees. It was so hot. As long as you have sun cream on, factor 50, and reapply it when you need to, life's a piece of cake. I'm telling you, like, Accutane, like, it's so easy peasy, lemon squeezy. For sun cream, I use non-comedogenic sun cream, good for acne prone skin or whatnot. Again, just got it off Amazon. Like, I literally just got everything off Amazon. So I've now been off of Accutane for, let me get you the exact amount of weeks. I've now been off Accutane for 3 weeks. I don't have to moisturize daily now. I moisturize just at night. I don't have to keep reapplying my lip stuff. I literally used to reapply my Aquaphor probably after I'd spoken a long sentence. I would have applied it at least 3 times within filming this video, because my lips got so dry they used to blister, and the corner of my lip used to like crack. I have videos of all of that as well. But again, you just deal with it. Yeah, it was painful, but I feel like having my face the way it was for the rest of my life would have been more awful. Lips, I don't need to apply that anymore. I probably apply it at night, and that is about it. Like, I used to take it everywhere with me, and if I didn't, I would be panicking. I'd be like, guys, I need some sort of Vaseline was awful. Don't use Vaseline, please. It literally just sits on the top of your lips. It doesn't actually like marinate. Yeah, just so many compliments. Like, I cannot express to you the feeling of the first compliment I had of my skin. And I remember that one person complimented me. I don't remember who it was, but it was the best feeling ever. And then that whole week everyone was complimenting me and I was like, wow guys, like my skin. And now when people compliment it, you know when people say, oh, like a compliment, like, oh, you're so pretty, you're like, oh, thank you so much. When people say, oh my god, Mia, your skin looks so good, I'm like, I know. Like, what else am I supposed to say to that compliment apart from I know? Like, I need to just put in pictures. And finally, the last thing, would I recommend 1,000,000%? I think it's the best choice I've ever made in my life, and I've made a lot of big choices in my life. I just smile whenever I think about it, and I'm not a smiley person. I think, I don't know words. I know that like appearance isn't everyone's top thing. I feel like when you've been struggling with acne for such a long time, the thought of just having to take a drug every day for 6 months, perfect. Like, you just can't think of anything better. Like, it was just such an easy fix that I wish I'd done earlier. Everything happens for a reason. There was probably a reason. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have any questions, my DMs are always open. I'm happy to respond. I also do respond to everyone. Yeah, I'm so open about it. So happy to talk. My TikTok, I've done loads of little journey videos. I'll put it at the end of this video as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all in my next video. Guys, I'm literally sweating I don't know why my hair's been like on me that whole time. Video. See you later. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're still here, comment your favorite movie. Mine is Divergent, and it never will not be. Okay, thank you guys for watching. See you later. Bye. Bye, kiss.